play another train simulator live. And we're back on today. We're going to be on the West Coast Mainline South, and we're going to be heading up to Wolverton, I believe. So we're going quite the way up the West Coast Mainline, well, at least the southern part. I don't know, Wolverton's about halfway, isn't it? Don't know. My knowledge of the West Coast Mainline it's probably like the worst out of all of them. Anyway, let's come into the chat. We have got Yoshi, William, Dan, Southern Rex, CRG, Davidoff, Kraza. How is everybody doing? We've got Nigel as well. That's all good, Nigel, mate. It's going to be weird because we probably won't do Train Sim World today, which will be really weird. Please set your cab up for the 16:24 departure time and open your doors. Note that you have a guard. Yes, for your journey today. That's good. That means we get to do the bell, and I like doing the bell. Right. Has it already been set up for us? No. Hang on. Let's do the doors. Do that. AWS. Set that back again. The scenario is from Alan Thompson Sim as usual. Do the doors. Oh, there we go. Looks like the guard opens them as well here. DRA's on. Let's get them to off. And they go to day ahead. An overground train coming in there on the DC lines. Hello, Robert from Colorado. How are you? Now the first time, because I loaded in beforehand to get the thumbnail, it made me change this, so I sort of need to do that if I can. Let me terminate route. Right, the route code is 0107. 0107. There we go. Confirm route, Northampton. We're not going all the way to Northampton, but see that's now on the front there. We've also got to set up the GSMR as well. So we are running as 2 November 73. 73. And it is 013. There we go. Yeah, it was a tough decision, Kraza. Definitely a tough decision to sort of say, right, we need to change. Let's change it a little bit. But then it's not really changing much. It's still daily trains, but train simulator as well. And most of the time, it still will be Train Sim World. Especially when something new comes out, it'll be like 2 weeks straight of, or even 3 weeks straight of Train Sim World. So there'll still be way more of that. Hello, Amanda. And we wait. So that's all set up. That's ready to go. And this means we get a bit more variety as well, route-wise and stuff. And we have more time for, well, Train Sim as well. Exactly, Kraza, yeah. It was like, how long could we actually go on for doing that one game daily? It's already been almost 3 years. About 2.5. Cool. Right. So we are going to be calling. Hello, Callum. We're going to be calling at Harrow and Wardstone, Watford Junction, Hemel Hempstead, Tring, Cheddington, Leighton Buzzard, Bletchley, Milton Keynes, and Wolverton, which is in 52 miles. Said it would take about an hour and 10 minutes. And I think we're also 12 coaches as well, so let's change that to 12. Cool. The importance of these, though, very important. Well, really I do forget, but sometimes. We'll keep the HUD on as well, as I don't really know the West Coast Mainline that well. It's one of those main lines, yeah, probably out of most of the main lines I sort of have worst memory of. Well, not completely, but so once you get above sort of Watford Junction, it's like, what stations? Hopefully the audio's alright. Let's just start going. Nice, Callum. Love the 319. Sure, Pep, yeah, we're in London North Western Railway livery. But yeah, how's the audio? Hopefully it's not too quiet. Not as soon as we bloody begin. You want to go out. Sounds perfect, lovely. Out we go. Love this AP pack. And that's 25. So we're quite a long train. As we will be making our way up the main line. But how's everyone doing? Not too sure what other streams we're going to do today. I might do some farming again. That was good fun there. Last couple of Smudge. Oh, wait. Not as soon as we bloody begin. She's like, I want to go out now. And it's like, not going out just yet. You have to wait until we get to Harrow and Wolverton, which is the top end of the Bakerloo line. Hello. Come on, over there. Cool. So we're coming across here. Hello, Reese. How are you? And up to 40. Hello, Parrot. Fair enough, Krezza. What a lovely sound. Bring them back to the BML. Do miss the 319s a bit. They sound awesome. Oh, let's put that down. Well, I think there's one diagram a day now on the West Coast mainline for the 319s. Do correct me if I'm wrong. So it's not really, well, that's really, well, yeah, in the south. The West Coast mainline sort of the only place. And then I think Northern have some up north. Some 319s. Don't know how many, but put that down. There we go. Down to 40. It's a weird approach into Euston. Hello, CRG. Southern? Oh, Southern they left ages ago. I don't know the exact year when the 319s left Southern. Probably between 2010 and 2015. They left Thameslink in 2017. That was sort of the main one, wasn't it? So we've got 9 miles to Harrow and Wardstone. Are we on PC? We are on PC. And we're off. Into the dark. Yeah, listen to those motor sounds though. It screams along. Don't get that on modern trains. So at some point we'll be going, I think Kilburn High Road. Is it Kilburn High Road we go past? It might be that one there actually. Now we'll be going past Queen's Park. Yes, Queen's Park's coming up, which is sort of where the Bakerloo line pops out of the tunnels. And it's actually running quite nicely as well. I don't know how much AI is on this scenario. I picked it up from Alan Thompson's sim. Oh, this must be Kilburn High Road. I think it's Kilburn High Road. Sure is, Pet. Fantastic, isn't it? Right, let's get a flyby shot. Why not? I bet some sort of alarm will go off now. That'll be the end of us. Back in. This is Queen's Park. Here we go. So you've got the Bakerloo line there on the right hand side of us. Right down. Lovely. So we're non-stop for quite a way. I don't know how often trains do stop at these other stations, you know, Wembley Central, Queen's Park. So it's probably not very often on these, as you can just get on the underground to get to them. Oh, we've got to love some third rail power. Watford DC lines to the right of us, well, the fourth rail and third rail. Got to be careful, so I don't think the alarms sound on the outside on this one, so you've sort of got to stay in the cab to hear the safety systems. Coming up to Wilston Junction. Which is sort of on the right. You can see the higher up platforms there, which are on the North London line. Which take you towards Richmond and Stratford and all those lovely places. And up to 90. So it'll be Holston next. That's the next one along. Awesome pet. Got a lot of your 313 and 315 doing unusual routes. Lovely. That'd be lovely, pal, wouldn't it? Well, Bakerloo's on here. That's good. Oh, Trenton Wild. So the Bakerloo's over that side on the far right. So we should be coming up on Stonebridge Park soon. Good thing is it's not lagging either, because usually on this route it's you know, sort of really low FPS when you're in the 390. Well, that seems to be alright on it. Not having any issues. So maybe it's just a 390 thing. Got Wembley over to the left hand side. There's Wembley. Absolutely flying along. We've got 75 coming up, so let's start popping that down a little bit. Oh, definitely, Pet. Definitely. Yeah, the 455 and the 700, they are a must. And this is Wembley Central. Not really the nicest of stations, is it really? One of the more grottier looking stations. Oh, it's alright, but a bit dingy. There we go, look at that, fantastic. Got a neutral section coming up as well, so just take the power off. You got North Wembley there on the left coming up. So it's not too far to our first stop at Harrow and Wolverton. You got what? South Kenton, Kenton and Harrow and Wolverton. So not too far along. This must be the neutral section coming up. So power is off. Hang on, where is it? There it is. So I'll quickly go through there. There you go, to the little yellow bits on the floor and stuff. And we got our power back, so let's go. Bit of power back on. So we're now only, oh, not far at all. Under 2 miles now. Relatively close. So I think we're then fast from Harrow and Wolverton to Watford Junction. After Watford Junction, we're then pretty much in all stops to Wolverton. Hello Eddie, how are you? Oh, I see Pet. Not being slightly pleasant of weather. It was horrible, wasn't it? There you got Kenton Station there on the left. And let's coast and we'll start coming down for Harrow and Wolverton. Pop that on a bit. There we go. Cool. Good stuff. Here it is. The Wolverton. So where's Wolverton? I think Wolverton's on the right hand side, isn't it? Sort of that way, and then Harrow's on the left. As you've got like Harrow on the hill and all those other stations on the left. You're right to the end of the platform here. It's coming in a little bit quicker, as we are a full 12 coach train. And it said like the front coach will be hanging off or something like that. So well, that'll be, yeah, you can see that it's a bit sort of past the marker here. That's weird. Yeah, so the front coach doesn't open. That'll do. Here we are. And we're due out of Harrow and Wolverton at 38. So let's quickly go and lay out the cat. Hold on. Let's quickly do that. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Hold on. Let's quickly let the cat out. Right, Smudge is out. So no chaos. Yeah, this is the top end of the Bakerloo line we're at. Obviously you can't see Bakerloo line trains as they're not in Train Simulator. We're off to Wolverton, Paul. Off to Wolverton. Oh, no, they didn't open, no. Bit weird though, isn't it? Although the front coach doesn't open. Just take away that barrier there, then it'll be alright. About 20 seconds and we're out of here. Only just about fit on as well, look at that. Literally just. So this up we got the sort of ex-Thames Link one at the back. Right, let's get him. And it's Watford Junction next. Platform 08. Love the sort of guard bell on here. Proper good old bell. That's Krasser. Wants those spotlights now. Just starting to scream as they accelerate. Off it goes. Get back in the cab, get that on. So, what stations are we skipping out? What are the stations between Harrow and Wolverton and Watford Junction? Lovely, isn't it, Paul? We've got 5 miles, so there's got to be a couple of stations in between. Check out Joe's Edinburgh. Joe's Edinburgh. Is that the electrified one, isn't it? I was tempted to pick up Glasgow Edinburgh in the set. It's like £7 at the moment, but £7 for a route which is quite old. Considering there's like some for like £1 at the moment, which are like the new ones, I thought, nah, not just yet. That's sort of another key route to have. I suppose the sound is nice, yes. So you've got the GSMR radio here, which isn't quite yet. Well, it is in Trainsim World, but not fully functional. So it's a good step with the cross city we saw, where you can turn it on. It has the head code there, but you can't actually register it yet. So I suppose that would probably be the next step. So maybe we'll see that on the next British route. It's bushy, yeah. Yeah, this route is a behemoth. The amount of stations, it's 130 miles from London to Birmingham. So imagine that on Trainsim World. Probably not likely for a long while. They can barely work on here, so... Oh, this is alright at the moment, but in the 390 it's quite buggy. Coast that, 90 miles an hour coming up, so we're on the, it's really weird, but we're on the down slow at the moment. No. Yes, no, yeah, down slow, I believe we're on. Someone explained it really nicely in the comments. They said pretty much, if you're going towards London, it's the upload, so you're going up to London, but down sort of, well, out of London. So we're on the down, really weird, but we're on the down slope. Awesome, Krasner. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? That would be lovely. Yeah, it's a behemoth power. Massive route. It's another station. We've got another station here. What's this one? Oh, that one's bushy there. No, that one's bushy there. And we're coming up to Watford Junction. I think we've only been on the slow lines once on here. So we did I think it was a Milton Keynes to Euston service. That's the only time we've actually been on these lines. Awesome, William. Lovely stuff. 12 coaches, well, even better then. Something nice about having 12 coaches, just knowing you can sort of whiz into the stations, I'll be right to the end of the platform. It's lovely. And then Watford Junction is the top of the Watford DC lines. But sort of, they go in a little bit, I think, to Watford High Street. I think it's Watford High Street. And they come back again, you'll see them in a sec. Yeah, they sort of go off over there. Which I think is modelled in the game, just never been down there. That'd be a good one to do at some point. Nice, William. And this is Watford Junction. You've got the 377 service there, which now terminates at Watford Junction, I believe. It doesn't go past Watford anymore. Welcome back, Amanda. Yeah, sad to see sort of another service cut back from Milton Keynes. Obviously quite a handy service, I suppose, if you wanted to get up to Milton Keynes and then hop onto a Avanti service. I think less of them stop at Watford Junction. They've completely bypassed London on that service. Here we are. This is oh, God does it, doesn't he? Hello, Quicko. How are you? Don't know why the front ones didn't open again. They should have opened. Yeah, this is Watford Junction. So you got the. It looks like it would have continued. Is this like an old railway here? Someone will know. It seems like it would have continued on. Just this random sort of curved platform. It sort of seems it would have curved off and then continued, maybe joined up to that bit then and continued off into the distance. Good to hear, Quick. I'm alright. That's Hemel Hempstead next. Yeah, was there an old railway from Watford to somewhere? Maybe Watford to what's next? What's the main line next? It would be the Midland main line, wouldn't it? Yeah, it must have been an old railway or something. Watford to, I don't know, Luton or something. Oh, is that where it goes quicker, does it? That makes sense then. Oh, on the single platform. Oh, so there is a line then. See, my West Coast mainline knowledge is like just crap. No, I don't go to Milton Keynes anymore. Which is a shame, really. It was quite a handy service. If you wanted to sort of come up from anywhere on the southeast, you could sort of change at Clapham and just bypass the whole of central London up to Milton Keynes and get on your fast Avanti there. Very handy. Oh, that's it, quicker. So why doesn't it connect from St Albans Abbey to St Albans? Or was that bit sort of cut? And doesn't that use class 230s, doesn't it? The D trains. Don't know if the future looks very bright for the D trains though. At least the ones on the mainland. I think that Viva have gone into administration, haven't they? Which ain't great. It's a bright hour, so. So I suppose we're sort of out of London now. Watford, I suppose, is sort of the boundary, isn't it, of London. Now we're out of London. Usually uses the 350, nice. Oh, 350, oh, that's it. Lovely power. Yeah, I think that's modelled in the game pack. I think. See, for me as a southerner, we're now like into uncharted territory. We're above Watford. It's the Great North now. They did a little, yeah. Oh, see, yeah, CRG. Yeah, so we might do a bit of farming after this. Been enjoying doing that logging. So, yeah, we'll be off this for an hour or so. I was practicing with the log grabber yesterday. Bit better of it now. Ah, so we're not stopping at this one here, whatever this one is. So we are still quite quick then. Oh, so quicker. You think they would join them up? Oh, 4 miles pretty much. What's this one here then? King's Langley, I think that is. So we're not stopping there. I saw did Pivers. Yes, Wednesday. Okay, fortunately. so we'll just bulldoze that and then straight through. Can you get the route from St Helens Central to St Helens Junction? Whereabouts is that, DJ Dave? Is that somewhere Scotland way? Where's that? Central St Helens Junction. Yeah, so it'll probably be about 20 minutes after we finish this. Oh, nice pet. Maybe get another one of those choppers, or maybe you cut the trees down and I'll collect them or something like that. No, we're going to Wolverton, although this train will actually go to Northampton, so we're not going the full way. As Northampton's not in the game, I don't think. Yeah, coming up to Hemel Hempstead, so let's start walking that down. Oh, by Liverpool. Merseyrail, I'm taking a guess Merseyrail, not sure. Haven't heard of it in the game, so probably not. Oh, is it? It's part of the Liverpool and Manchester route. There is Chat Moss, and there's also the one via Warrington, so that might be in the game. Uh-oh, no, come on, where should you go? There we go. Smudge is back in the room. On her chair though, it's all good. Welcome to Hemel Hempstead. Oh, Smudges, she's back. Oh, she's coming on the chair. Go on. Just sort of go round to the side. Go on. She's on the chair. Which is better than bloody dawdling on the desk. Oh, now she's on the desk. Sounds good. Well, I suppose then they can fit the trailer pivots, and also that little tiny crane can lift them. Nice, William. Obviously that little crane can't take too much. Right, Smudge, standing right in front of the screen isn't a good idea. Cool. There we go. Partly blame Smudge for that. She bloody went right in front of the screen as we were right at the end of the platform there. Ran across. Yeah, can do. But we're in anyway, so that's alright. Actually, that's fine. Have a look. You have made it on time, yeah. Welcome in. We're going to Wolverton. Let's save the game as well, just in case it did crash. Well, that probably won't. Hopefully. But where are all the other trains? Well, maybe it's not. Well, I don't know. Open my cab door. Tring next. Ooh, that's good, isn't it? They called left, Joe. Hello, Billy. How are you? Imagine this train on Trainsim. Well, I'll be scenes of joy. But they would have to use AP sounds. Yeah, pretty much little. I think it was the May timetable change. Is it May? Yeah, May time. Yeah, May or June time. Good to hear, Billy. I'm alright. So we have got, bloody hell, 7 miles, near enough 7 miles to Tring. Wow, these are big gaps between stops along here. And then we got Cheddington, Leighton Buzzard, Bletchley, Milton Keynes. We're still 24 miles away, and then Wolverton, which is in 27 miles. So we're not even halfway yet. Yeah, not even halfway, mileage-wise. To you too. Modern day, that'll be West Coast Mainline South or Northern route. Nice Madge. Come on. He's going behind me again. Go on, you go behind there. And do sleep stuff. Neutral section, that's a bit naughty. Just about. There we go. It's actually ran quite nicely, which is good. Yeah, Smudge is now chilling. Probably left, Jake, but it's a very tough route to do because it's 130 odd miles. No, not 130. 113, I think. Yeah, 113 miles from London to Birmingham. I don't know why I said 130 earlier. Yeah, I think it's 113 miles. Awesome, Dan. Well, I would consult the PC wizards. Yeah, consult the... Is this Berkhamsted? What's the one on the corner? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I would consult the PC wizards in the Discord server. Just say, is this PC good for that? And they'll be on to you. Just so you know you're getting the right one. Hello, AC, happy new year to you too. On the bestest route in the world. Is the only reason for that because Luton's not on it, AC? Yeah, I don't know if that would run. Yeah. Yeah, not sure, damn. If you wanted to run, you know, train sim, OMSI at sort of full, probably something above 800 or so. And sort of ETS and ATS and ultras and ultra graphics. Nice Krasnet. Well, Dan Discord. Yeah, we've got some PC wizards in there, so they'll be able to help out and give advice. We've got Tring coming up. But yes, most likely today there won't be train sim, which is going to be very, 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 very weird not to do. But sort of as part of the new format. Means we get a bit more variety, more routes we can do, especially when it's only sort of one stream a day as well. And we can, well, get way more choice. So we've got a bit of farming after this, and then maybe tonight we'll do some OMSI again, but we'll see. That'll be cool, West Coast. Yeah, this is Tring. Lovely West Coast Main Line. Is that what you're getting off, is it? And here we are. Yeah, 319s are brilliant, aren't they? Right to the end. Where's the stop marker? Oh, was there even a stop marker? Oh, there. That'll do. No barrier, so. I was wondering where we were going, so that we could have gone down there. No, I saw we were already in the platform. Okay. Good old Tring. Tring tricks. Hello, NG. How are you? Awesome, West Coast. Fair enough, damn. I suppose you could upgrade it over time. Depending on how it sort of performs and so. Oh my god, someone's just done like a little roly-poly there. What's she doing? She's like trying to turn around. She's a roly-poly. Pretty much. Cheddington next. Did AC? Yeah, I don't look like a ghost. Hey, Amanda picked us that up for Christmas. It was very nice. First time in here since Thursday. It was in Manchester for New Year's Eve. How was that, NG? Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, I saw that quick. Wait, what, all in one? Cannon Street Trams getting them back to London Bridge. I saw one of them. It's like set in 2008 or something. Hello, Shelley. How are you? Lovely. Then 4 miles to Cheddington. Yeah, that's all good, Shelley, all good. Good to you, alright? A lot of drinks. I felt a bit rough New Year's Day, but it was nice, lovely energy. A wild night in Manchester. When do we do an OMSI? If we do it today, it'll be later on. But for now, all I'm thinking is farming after this. Well, logging, really. Is logging farming? I suppose so, farming the trees. Sure can, Westcote, we are stopping there, I think, aren't we? Yeah, Leighton Buzzard in 7 miles. Wolverton in 19. Cool. Cheers, Shelley, thanks for coming in. Maybe. Taking forever. Shouldn't do on the Xbox Series X, should be fairly quick. Unless you've got pretty much every DLC installed. Then it might take a little longer. Yeah, make on our way north. The lovely 319. I want to get a flyby shot, but I bet bloody the DSD will go off, won't it, or DVD. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed it doesn't. to Cheddington. Hello Joseph, how are you? Fair enough, West Coast. That'd be good then. That's all good, Jonathan. I wonder where the 319 Farewell Tour would run. As if it's the West Coast Mainline one, if they did do one, maybe it would just be on the West Coast Mainline. Or maybe they would bring it south a little bit. Oh, hang on, let's take that off. That's silly. Hello Coconut, how are you? Tiny bit of step 3 there. We came upon that very quickly. There we go. Didn't help, so I bloody kept the power on as well. Yeah, this is Cheddington. I suppose we can only stop at stations which can accommodate 12 coach trains. Because I don't think these do have STO. No, they wouldn't. Awesome, Dan. Well, if you go in the, I suppose, OMSI channel and there and just say what you're getting, and someone will be able to assist you. It's like a little Curry's PC world in there. Probably not on this service, Jonathan. Actually, hasn't been many trains on this scenario. I know there's one requirement, I think that for a London North Western Railway 350, which I didn't do. But that shouldn't affect it much. Oh, interesting, Gregory. What's happened? You weren't jumping up and down on it, were you? It's not a trampoline. Yeah, it's good we got a guard. Chill out a bit. It's not a particularly nice train for travel. It's alright, it's alright. Comfier seats than the 700, that's for sure. Leighton Buzzard next. Nowhere near the station. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, there's not really a lot around, is there, really? Wow, I suppose that's a town over there. I see, Gregory. You never know. You never know. Could jump up and down it. Why not? Yeah, probably. You rate these any day then, the 700s? Lovely. And we're off. Gets a bit windy, gets a little bit noisy with the wind. Even the window opening sounds good. All the little sort of things. Love it. What's my most favourite British rail train? Or just mean British train? I know, probably the 377. There's a lot of bias in that, so an awful lot. And off we go. So it's a fairly similar landscape to sort of what you see north of Hitchin on the East Coast Mainline, quite flat and, well, yeah, quite flat and just fields and fields and fields. Hey Richie, to you too, mate. Can you link the scenario from ATS? I will do if you remind me at the end, so that I can, well, get out of here and then find it and I'll put it in the chat. Changed through from the same era. Unbelievable. So you got Leighton Buzzard, Bletchley, Milton Keynes and Wolverton, which is in only 14 miles now. Yeah, we're not actually that far away really. Nice west coast. And where does that junction then take you? Good here, Coconut, I'm alright. You're good as well, Jonathan. Lovely. Not particularly, Richie, no. What about you? Yeah, not particularly. Nice west coast. So we've got a neutral section coming up, it's just about to begin. So you'll see the line light go out. There you go. That's back. You've got the CSR radio up there as well. Where is Jonathan? Don't you worry. Play trains in World War in 2023. Lovely, yeah, you see. And here we are, this is Leighton Buzzard. Well, that's OMSI 2 stream, not too sure, Coconut. Might be today, might be, I don't know. Awesome, Richie. Oh, that's your resolution. Oh, you're saying that's my one. Play more trains sim. Well, fair enough. Well, it's just the sort of the gaps between substations, Sander. So it all can't be one massive linked up one, can it? Really? So it's just, yeah, the gaps in between sections of sort of different substations. See you in a bit, West Coast Mainline then. Hello Curly, how are you? Well, I didn't realise, apparently London Midland had these since 2015. Yeah, so I think on the ATS site saying, yeah, they released a few in 2015 to make up for the 321s going off lease. Well, I thought it was way more recent than that. Bletchley next. Nice West Coast. And let's go. So in a bit West Coast, you'll have a train sim of 3456. Not really any ideal routes for it, really. Well, there isn't any in the game at the moment, which would be ideal for the 456. They'd have to do either a backdated South London network or a South Western Railway, the South West Trains route, which is a few years back. So I don't think, do the 456s still run for South West? I don't think they do anymore, do they? I think it was a couple of years ago they went. What's the phone for contacting the signaller? And that one would be for the PA and cab to cab. I see. You're guiding the train now. See you in a bit, Coconut. Hey, and we have Matthew. Welcome to standard class, mate. I shall take you to your seat, which is right here. So you sit forward. Forward's the best bit to sit. And I will allow you to put your seats on the. You put your feet on the other seat as well. Might as well. Cheers, Matthew. Here's William. Fair enough, Curly. None preserved, so no 456s, wow. Have they all been scrapped now, or are they still sort of knocking about in the yard somewhere? How many 455s got preserved? The southern ones? Or was it none? Don't really keep up to date on that stuff. Hello Ben, how are you? Hello leg room. Yeah, it's quite tight, isn't it? Nice sort of back seats, so sort of yeah, slanted back a little bit. Fair enough, Curly. That's what happens, doesn't it? Well, the 455s went too soon, though. Hello, Ben. You're good. That's good, then. Very good. British trains. I suppose so, AC. In a way, the 313s. But logically thinking, why didn't the 455s, or some of them, replace the 313s, and the 313s could have been scrapped? Because the 455s are like a few years older, no, a few years newer than the 313s, and I think they were in much better condition. So why didn't the 455s replace the 313s? That would have been alright, wouldn't they? I mean, sometimes the 455 very, 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 very rarely went down to Brighton on the main line. Surely they would have been allowed to sort of run down there. Hey, there's Glenn. Tickets, please. Looks like Glenn is the ticket man today. Nice, Ben. You bloody get everyone. You better get everyone, Ben. No excuses either. Someone doesn't have a ticket, you throw them off the back of the train. Hello, Rob. How are you? Alright, Jonathan. The old clanker. Alright, Curly. Yeah, thanks, Matthew, mate. And I've updated the members screen now as well at the end. So big thanks to Glenn, we've got like 1,000 new bloody members at the end. So there's tons of yellow names, because the yellow ones are sort of the new ones. So you know where you are on there. Nice. Yeah, how are you, Rob? Out for a bit of farming after this if you want. We'll be on the forestry map with the season pass 1. Rob's in the chat, okay? Uncle B, that's Rob. Oh dear. Nice, Joseph. Well, we'll be using the year pass 1. So we have all of the DLC installed for that. Well, not literally, Graham, but near enough. And here we are. This is Bletchley. I don't know where all the trains are though. I think the only ones we were missing was just one 350. I can't imagine it would be this quiet in real life. But it is a free scenario, so can't really complain. Oh, lovely, Rob. I think the last one we saw was the right, you got a bit of AI in the yard there, another 319, but. Let's get an external stop. Here we are, this is Bletchley. Obviously the home of the famous Bletchley code breakers. Well, not anymore, but yeah. Lovely Quicko. Maybe AC. Quite possibly. It's a good theory. Actually, I think I also didn't have the Just Trains Super Voyager Advanced, so we're probably missing that. And there might have been something for the Pendo, maybe. Not sure. Milton Keynes next, the home of many roundabouts. What's that line up there? See that line? Where's that go? What's that up there? So all that on the bridge. Is that a railway? Hang on. What's all this? Where's that go? Yeah, where on earth does that go down there? Nice curly. Well, aren't they? I was just, as I do, just on Google Maps looking at bloody train routes, and I think it was it? Where was it? I think it was Luton actually. No, it wasn't Luton. Somewhere I was looking, it was one of the main lines, and they were like rebuilding one of the lines. I think it might have been not Bedford, or was it Bedford? No, I'll find out at some point again. But there was a railway being built between two of the main lines. Can't remember whereabouts it was though. Lovely hazy. Cambridge to Oxford, as at the one they're rebuilding. Probably that then, or part of that. It looked like on Google Maps they were sort of constructing stuff, and it almost looked like a new road to begin with, but then I noticed there was it was a railway, like the east-west line. So when's that going to be open then? Not too far to Milton Keynes. It's ran quite nicely on here. I mean, we're running about 40 FPS, not too bad for the West Coast Main Line. We didn't show up on there, Jonathan. Fair enough, Curly, that'd be cool. That'd be some sort of consist editor, that would be. Good stuff. Oh, awesome, AC. Well, Milton Keynes, and then it's Wolverton. And that's that. And that is today's train stream. It's going to be very, very weird not doing Train Sim World. Very weird. But yeah, sort of, I suppose, new year, new format. Bit of a makeover, so... Obviously, there still will be majority Train Sim World, but... a little bit of Train Sim on the side as well. Milton Keynes Central, I suppose probably right to the end. You also admitted we're not done yet. Yeah, after the stream, AC. Well, not after, Jonathan. When it's on the thanks for watching bit, I'll send you the thingy on the chat, so keep an eye out. No, it only goes as far as Wolverton. How much further would it be to Northampton? Yeah, the scenario ends up Wolverton. Well, Train Sim World 2 and Train Sim World 2020 as well, but yeah, Train Sim World is the only one you can get out, made by Dovetail. Maybe Para. It might be a two-part scenario, though I don't think it is. Oh, I see, with no stops. Yeah, that's not modelled in the game though, so we only go up to Wolverton, which is, well, there. I suppose then it goes off there, doesn't it? And we are off. We've got probably, what, 3 miles? Oh, 2 miles. 2.3. No, Jonathan. Yeah, we've got farm sim after this, Gregory, on the forestry, logging, cutting down trees and stuff. And then, I don't know, after that, we'll see. Oh, I see, yeah, I see. Times I've been checked to Wolverton recently. It's good having your tickets checked. And it's great when you see, you know, you've got your ticket and you see someone at the end of the carriage going, oh, I've got my ticket, and they get all sort of annoyed. It's great seeing that. And the penalty fare. And the penalty fare's going up, I believe, as well. Up to £100. I don't know how much it is at the moment, like 40, 25 or 40. Good to see that going up. Maybe 7 reps. Sort of turn back. Oh no, where's that? Where's that go? Or is that some sort of turn back side? And that's a weird bit of track down there. Very weird. It just goes into a massive trench. What is that supposed to be? Because there was a buffer at one end of it. It doesn't go very far, does it? Weird. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Dab it off. I was for about 3 minutes. Or was it just Milton Keynes to Wolverton? Sure, a lovely diary, Rob. Possibly, well, definitely. It's coming to console soon, Dan. So I think I should be getting that early. They said I was sort of on the list. So yeah. So I'll be able to show that off. We'll probably do another one on PC as well at some point. I love it though when the game goes from PC to console. It's fantastic. Tram sim, firm bus, both of you coming over. And here we are, this is Wolverton. And yeah, this would then continue, I suppose, yeah, as he said, one stop to Northampton, although that bit's not in the game. So we have to give it up here. Nice bit of 313 bashing. Maybe, Rob, maybe. Look at that though, what a lovely train. Do that as well. Fair enough, Para. That's all for this now. I hope you did enjoy it. I'm going to have to try and collect a few more trains because, well, it was quite quiet, wasn't it? Yes, Jonathan, don't worry, when we're on the end screen I'll send you the link. Thanks for reminding me. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's train stream. So there will be probably not train sim well today, unless I'm like, bloody hell, I need to do it just out of habit. But most likely there probably won't be, because it's part of the new format. So we'll do Train Sim World and Train Simulator as part of the daily streams, which means more variety, more things like this. But yeah, still majority, 70% of the time it will still be Train Sim World, so don't worry about that, it's not going anywhere. But links can be found in the description to the Discord, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all, and take care. And thanks to Glenn, because all these yellow names on here are because of Glenn. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.